This is a really beautiful clutch.
Yeah.
They're not really big as they can be.
No? They get bigger than this coming out the egg?
Yeah, I did have a talk with your wife, so she said nothing past 5 years old.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. These are the ones I'm allowed at home. Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you don't know who this is Forrest Galante. He is a TV show, really a TV show superhero here. He's got multiple shows. He does wildlife, funny part of history. We almost had a show together before he had his first show, but he was on Naked and Afraid.
That's right. I met you right after that. That's 10 years ago.
And I didn't want to be on that show because I'd have been scared. I'd have been afraid.
I'd have been naked, you'd have been afraid. Yeah.
Here we are making a video together, having a good time, and I'm going to show you the mom of these snakes at the end of this video, and we're going to talk about genetics. We're going to talk about a lot of fun stuff, and we're going to have a good time learning. Even though he's an expert in his field, you're a biologist.
I'm a biologist.
He's a full-blown biologist. He doesn't know genetics because he's out in the wild finding animals that have been considered extinct. He's out doing all kinds of cool stuff. I wish I did a little bit more of that, but I get to do a lot of fun stuff, and maybe one day we'll have to go do it together.
I'm a complete novice when it comes to this stuff. So learning about morphs and color variations and hybrids, it's all new to me. So it's really, really interesting.
This bunch right here is just about ready to come, I think, to come completely out. This one's out. I think every egg has a cut, so we're gonna just minimally help these guys out and check them out to make sure nobody's tangled up.
Oh my goodness, there are so many snake eggs here. This is wild.
This is one mom. Even though these were laid the same day, they're different spots in the incubator. Even though these are literally ready to crawl out, and they are.
That one's starting.
Right,
Yeah,
so you see you can see the blood and all that? That shows me it's really freshly cut because it's full of nice red blood. Oh, there's a little bit of blood there. But that being said, that's kind of shows me that these are ready to come out. Their embryo has to stay in position, which is usually on the top, and so that the embryo floats to the top. These eggs are 84 days out of the mom, but 54 days in the mom. These have minimal yolk now, so these might be able to handle a little bit of rolling around.
Right.
And that's probably why they get a little bit detached.
Yep.
And plus to get air in between them. Like
that one's really close. Right. This one's already split.
Yeah, that one's already split. So I'm expecting this to be tomorrow.
So Jay, one thing I know very, very little about is sort of the morphs and the hybrid market. So you're gonna have to teach me what kinds of retics these are as they come out. I know nothing about that sort of hybrid world.
Okay, so the mom that we had out on the floor is exactly the same mom that produced these eggs. I purposely picked her out to show you guys because I thought it'd be fun.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
But she doesn't look like that baby.
Nothing like it.
Yeah.
That's the cool part about it. But that snake is an ultra ivory, and that ultra ivory means that every baby she has is going to be a platinum.
So that's a dominant gene, not a recessive gene.
It's actually recessive. It's two sides of the recessive make it complete. So an albino, right, is a recessive gene, and there's two sides. You can't make albinos and albinos, but this is the funny part about this, because it's a codominant gene, it acts just like a recessive gene, except you got to visually be able to see it.
It actually expresses itself.
But the super form doesn't express itself.
Interesting.
So not one looks like mom. These are all heterozygous for the complete gene, which is ultra ivory.
That's a very convenient excuse for the mailman snake.
Correct. So every one will have platinum, which is the halfway in between part.
Okay.
It's like the visual recessive for the codominant gene.
Okay.
When you slap the two together, you get the full expression.
Oh wow.
Does that make sense?
Well, I'm excited. This is like my version of Pokemon cards. You know when they open the Pokemon cards on YouTube and you see them?
Now this one is going to look like nothing like the mom, but has the ability to make another snake that will look different than the mom. And this is actually a jaguar. So this is a jaguar.
I get where that term comes from.
Right. Now, if it's a jaguar, what kind of jaguar is it? I told you every snake is what?
Oh, a platinum.
So what is this?
Platinum jaguar. Look at that, I'm learning.
You know what? The fun part is I knew he could answer that hot because I know he knows more than he's making it sound like about genetics overall. That's
Only
why,
a little bit.
That's why I brought in the albinism. That's why I brought in the albinism because I related it to something that he'd been schooled at in school.
Yeah.
And so
for
albinism,
way too many years.
but they don't school you in school about recessive genes the same way. And really the recessive genes and the codominant genes function the same.
Right.
It's just you have a visual marker.
It's just how it expresses itself.
It's walking around with a DNA test.
Right, totally.
A visual DNA test.
Yeah, I'm barely I don't know what a sunfire is. It sounds interesting.
Well, basically, a sunfire could be just like the platinum. A super sunfire is 2 layers of sun.
Okay.
An ultra is 2 layers of basically platinum.
Okay.
It could be a leucistic platinum. So the platinum can actually be, if you don't know where it came from, it's really het for either a white snake or a yellow snake.
Interesting.
Which is,
okay.
see, so you can't actually visually tell which one is.
Right.
But if you know the lineage, you know everything.
Then you know where, yeah, right. Makes
Right,
sense.
so I know
okay.
that these will never make leucistic babies,
right.
ever.
Right.
You'll never get a white snake out of
these.
this because its mom makes you the type of platinum that only makes a yellow snake.
Cannot be expressed with white.
So it's pretty wild, right?
It's really interesting, yeah.
So this
really
kid goes so deep that you will fall asleep, and so you can figure out where to edit, cut, and enjoy yourself. If you really want to learn genetics, this is a lot of really deep stuff, and everything I said is tested hundreds of times. When I talk about a snake having no mom, I mean I had a snake with no mom. When I talk about having snakes with no dad, we've done it over and over and over and over. Me and my employee had a little bit of argument going around at one time, and he wasn't here for a couple weeks, and I pulled out a clutch and I kidded around with him, and I said, I thought you only put the so-and-so male in. I swear, there's no possible way. And I go, this just proves parthenogenesis.
There you go.
And this proves you right on lavender, white, and purple. And this proves me right on parthenogenesis. Made our relationship better, that we both know what we're talking about.
There you go.
We both have a strong opinion, and if you don't have a strong opinion, you can't. How do you ever? If you run from everybody that has a different opinion, then you'll never learn anything. And this is a good mesh because you know what? The most uneducated guy you'll ever meet. But everything I've learned real life. This guy here is super educated and can teach me so much, it's frightening. I still don't know a lot of stuff, man. And I never will.
It's a big world. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn.
That being said, I'm going to grab a pair of scissors.
Okay.
I did have a talk with your wife, so she said nothing past 5 years old.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. These are the ones I'm allowed at home. Yeah.
We choose these really honestly for you guys because you think that razor blades are unsafe, and that's okay. It is unsafe in unguided hands. This is what I do for a living. And I'm going to teach him how to do it. He's literally been educated about everything you can imagine. So we're gonna go ahead.
All right, this guy right here. This one's gonna be special.
That's special. There you go.
That's my.
They're still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you want to do me a favor and get a bucket
here.
for the babies?
Best snake in the clutch coming out of here, guaranteed.
Okay.
Told you this one's gonna be good. Oh, Jay,
So
I picked a goodie.
Okay, so here you go. The idea is real simple. If a snake gets in here, it'd be a problem, right?
Of course.
That's one of the reasons why I actually like razor blades. But if you can feel right there, you can put your finger ahead of it a little bit. There's no way a snake
Push
can get
the
in
snake
between
down.
A little bit messy.
It's okay. I don't mind messy.
Now these are really, so you can see the juice is kind of off-colored already.
Yeah.
So we don't even want them to stay in here.
No, time for them to come out.
Oh, you do got a good one.
I told you. So
really good.
So
I personally stick my finger in there. I just try to like be a little bit cautious. There you go. There's the button.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So here, this one here has umbilical cord, is not ready to come out. So you see this right here?
Yeah.
So there it is. It's not tangled up. Everything's good. So we're gonna just let this sit in there. What kind is it?
Oh shoot. Platinum Jaguar.
Whoa!
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now I didn't tell everybody the secret. So here's the other secret. Jaguar is a codominant gene. So how many of these will be Jaguar?
Codominant, so half of them should be. Yeah.
Boom! I knew he'd have the answer if I got in his database. You've been out chasing the real stuff, not the books.
Exactly. I'm running around getting scratched up. I've been forgetting all the stuff that I learned that was important.
We share a common thing too. We both love fishing.
Oh yeah.
He likes to do it. He likes to do it with a spear gun. I'd like to learn how to do it with a spear gun. How long can you hold your breath?
Oh man, in
6
my heyday,
minutes?
5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, and with this belly and the kids, probably 2-3 minutes these days.
Oh,
not where I
man.
used to be.
Somebody's been out making too many movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Not doing his,
not training
his
enough.
hobby
Exactly
like he
right.
used to.
Exactly. Hi, look at this one.
Oh, beautiful. Look
Coming to peek out. That's so neat. Come on
Right.
out. Come on. Look at that.
And there you go.
Hello.
Now, so what is this one?
So this is just a plain Jaguar.
Nope.
No. So they were all platinums.
There you go.
So it's
You
just
answered
a
your own
platinum,
question.
plain platinum.
That's
okay,
a plain
that's
platinum.
the difference. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And platinum is beautiful.
So Jaguar is not in reference to the patterning.
It is.
It is. Okay.
And but everyone, it's actually kind of a lack of it, and it's more spotted.
How cool is that? I've never hatched a snake before.
You have now.
Yeah, in my whole life, and I've had snakes pretty much my whole life, but I've never hatched one.
It's one thing to hatch a snake, and it's another thing to grow it from a baby, all the way back up to its second generation.
Sure.
The cool part is, I've been lucky enough because this is like you and diving.
Yeah.
Like you're the bomb at
been
doing
doing
it,
it
right?
forever, yeah.
As good as anybody on the planet, just about. Close.
I'll take it. Sure.
I mean, you can run with any diver.
Yeah, I
and
think
you
so.
guys will have a great time free diving, right?
Yeah.
With these, this has been my kind of what started my whole
Sure.
thing. So look at that. I mean, we have me and Tim is my main guy.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this for 20.
Sure.
I've been doing this for 25 plus years with snakes, almost 30. It's actually, wow, I'm getting old. It's been, I can actually tell you 35 years ago was my first clutch of pythons.
Oh, wow.
That's a really nice platinum. So,
Beautiful.
so you show them that side. Look at the
Yeah.
tail. See the side?
Oh, yeah.
All that yellow,
Beautiful.
all that yellowy orange color is the platinum
That's
gene.
stunning.
They normally would not have that.
What a big, healthy little baby. There's another platinum.
Yep.
So now we can see this one's a jag.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for this
You
one
pop
right
that
here.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we
I'm
can
gonna,
look
I'm
at
gonna
the
stick that
difference.
bucket over here, ready to go. But you can see the yolk. Look at the belly on that thing.
Oh, so fat.
So it sucked the yolk in.
Look at this one.
One of the
Oh,
reasons
what a
why-
beauty. Look at that.
And no belly.
No
Oh,
belly.
look at the size of the lump on
Look at
that thing.
So how long until they eat, Jay, from when they hatch?
Okay, so in the wild, even here once in a while we'll feed them in the first weeks before they even shed.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes if they come out and they've devoured their yolk,
Uh-huh.
this one here, I would bet you won't eat for 2 weeks. But look at this one. The lump's half the size.
Yeah, that one's probably hungry already.
That being said, they shed before. They typically shed before they eat, but I've had them eat literally right out the egg when they have here. This one here crawled out on its own.
Look at that.
No belly button. Looks
Ready
fantastic.
to go. Heading into the wild.
And what is it? Everybody.
I know the answer now.
I know.
Yeah. see if they
Platinum.
Yeah, let's see if people can answer
That's
on
why
the
I said
comments.
platinum.
Yeah.
So now we got you guys a job.
There's
now.
another beauty. Look at that.
So this,
Absolutely perfect.
yep, Velcro
Umbilical
cord's done.
Totally gone.
See, he's
Yeah.
already a professional. I can leave now. So this one here is actually ready to
Beautiful
come
snake.
out. Ready to come out.
So this is interesting because the
look.
umbilical is still there.
Right. It'll actually, that will be just fall off.
Okay,
It might
interesting.
turn a little bit more of an inside out, but not much.
Don't you have the largest snake in the world?
I probably do, but not positively. So
Okay, gotcha.
There's one that's ready, button's
Yep.
still there.
Yep.
Little mark.
Here comes a friend. Look at that.
See, it's really small, but you see that little white thing?
Hello?
It's too small to even see. Sometimes we'll have 30 different colored snakes in one clutch. 40.
That is so wild.
We were never really, everybody thought we were kind of about being first, but we
Yeah.
were just
whatever you got.
we were
Yeah.
just about doing the best we could. We built the foundation on really cool animals and it just boom.
That's what happened. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's amazing.
You can't yell at the guy who gets the world record because he trained
Exactly,
two extra
exactly.
days a week. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, Jay, as you know, I brought my family with. When I
Yes,
told my
which
son
I
I was
love.
coming here.
When I found out you're bringing your family, it made my day. because
Oh, well, me
that's-
too.
You know enough about this stuff, but the next generation needs to know more than both of us.
Well, on that note, I'd love to bring my son over to hatch
Absolutely.
today. You met Jay earlier, right?
How
Hi,
you
Jay.
doing?
Can I help you hatch some snakes?
I would love for you to help me hatch these snakes.
That one?
Oh,
That one?
look at that. That one there has never even come out, seen daylight. Forrest Galante 2.0.
He really is. And just like me, he knows nothing about this, so.
That's okay. He's learning something about it now.
Okay, so take your finger and reach in and grab a coil like that and very gently lift out, okay?
Oh, there's a little button I told you.
Button, so
You know what
that's
that means?
fallen off.
Most people don't even know about that little tiny button.
See, you're learning, Rose.
It's actually on the end of the yoke.
Your hands flat.
Oh.
Got him? Okay,
Oh,
be
you know what
very
to do?
gentle.
You know what to do with that when you're done and you put them down, right? You wipe your hands off on your
Or you can lick them like this.
on your legs.
You want to lick it?
Oh, don't
Taste
do
it?
that.
No,
Don't do that. Don't
I'm
do
kidding.
that.
I'm kidding.
We'll have
I'm kidding.
everybody thinking we're bad guys. look.
Look,
We
that
got
one's
one hatching
making-
all on his own.
Look at that.
Oh, there it is. Well, I think we better start another bucket.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. All right. Do you want to do another one or you want to go around and play? That one?
Ah,
Okay, so you got one of the regular looking kind, which is called a platinum.
by the way, I like your dinosaur shirt. I'm gonna make sure it's very clear that I like that dinosaur shirt.
He
I'm
loves
a little bit
dinosaurs.
jealous about the dinosaur shirt.
What kind of spots do those look like?
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Very good, boyo.
We got another platinum.
There we go. Keep going. Keep pulling just gently. There we go. Keep going gentle, gentle, gentle. Perfect. Good job, buddy.
Put him in the bucket this
Sure. There you go. Nice and gentle. Make sure you don't drop him. Perfect. Good job.
Yeah, you like this, huh?
Yeah.
This is a pretty special day you're having, huh?
I was 23 or 24 my first time I ever got to experience this. And when I went to read the books on how to do it, you know how many pages the books had? About 8 pages.
That's it.
That was all the writing on how to hatch a python in the world.
Sure.
Okay,
Yep.
thanks for watching.
Yep.
We got all the snakes we need.
Well, Jay, this has been absolutely insane, buddy. I've never got to hatch snakes before. I've never heard of these morphs. Your place is one of the coolest places in the entire world. I love coming here. I always have.
I am a lucky man to have you visit.
Oh, thank you
And
so
it's
much. buddy.
always been fun when you come by, and it's always fun talking to you online. And we're gonna have to go do a crazy fishing trip one day.
We need to go fishing. All right, maybe that'll be our next YouTube video.
I want to do the wahoo thing.
Yes, let's go shoot some wahoo.
I know where to pick my fights.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, thanks so much for watching.
And keep living your dream, whatever that is. You might end up like this guy or me. You'll be doing something great that you love, and that you'll never spend a day at work.
Look at that. Look at that.